Gee, that was such a beautiful thing. I think I'll take a walk.
But you're in your slippers, Willie!
What's he doing out there? Shh! Oh, for the love of God, Mom. How long has he been doing this?
Don't, he'll hear you.
What the hell is the matter with him?
It'll pass by morning.
Shouldn't we do anything?
Oh my dear, you should do a lot of things, but there's nothing to do, so go to sleep.
I never heard him so loud, Mom.
Well, come around more often, you'll hear him.
Why didn't you ever write me about this, Mom?
How would I write to you? For over 3 months you had no address.
I was on the move. But I thought of you all the time. You know that, don't you, pal?
I know, dear, I know, but he likes to have a letter just to know that there are still possibilities of better things.
He's not like this all the time, is he?
It's when you come home, it's always the worst.
When I come home?
When you write your comment, he's all smiles and talks about the future, and he's just wonderful. But the closer you seem to come, he seems to be angry, shaky, and confused. Why are you both so hateful to each other?
I'm not hateful, Mom.
You no sooner come in the door than you're fighting.
I don't know why. I mean to change. But I'm trying, Mom. Understand?
Are you going to stay now?
I don't know. I want to look around and see what's doing.
You can't look around all your life, can you? A man is not a bird that comes and goes with the springtime.
How do your hair become so gray? Dye it again, will you? I don't look my pal looking old.
You're such a boy. You can't go away for a year and... You've got to get it into your mind that one day you'll knock on the door and there'll be strange people here.
What are you talking about? You're not even 60, Mom.
But what about your father?
Well, I meant him too.
He admires Pop.
If you don't have any feelings for your father, you can't have any feelings for me.
Sure I can, Mom.
No, you just can't come home to see me. I love your father and I don't want him feeling low, blue and unwanted. Either he's your father, you have to pay him that respect or never come here anymore.
What the hell's the matter with him?
No! No, don't come near him!
Stop making excuses for him. He never had an ounce of respect for you.
He's always had respect.
What the hell do you know about it?
Just don't call him crazy.
He's got no character. Charlie wouldn't do this in his own house.
Then make Charlie your father, Beef. You can't do that, can you? I'm not saying that he's a great man. Willie Loman never earned a lot of money. His name was never in the paper. He's not the finest character that ever lived, but he's a human being. And a terrible thing is happening to him. Attention must be paid. He's not allowed to be falling into his grave like an old dog. Attention must be finally paid to such a person. You called him crazy?
I didn't mean to.
Others think he's crazy, but you don't have to be very smart to know what his trouble is. The man is exhausted.
Sure.
A small man can be as exhausted as a great man. He works for a company over 36 years now, opens up unheard of territories to their trademark, and now in his old age they take his salary away.
I didn't know that, Mom.
You never asked, my dear. Now that you get your spending money someplace else, you just don't care anymore.
I gave you money last...
Christmas time, $50 to fix the hot water. It cost $97.50. For 5 weeks, he's been on a straight commission, like a beginner, an unknown.
Those ungrateful bastards.
Are they any worse than his sons? When he brought them business, when he was young, they were glad to see him. But now his old friends, his old buyers that loved him so, and always found some orders to hand him a pinch, they were all dead, retired. He used to be able to make 6-7 calls a day in Boston, but now he takes his valises out of the car, puts them back, and takes them out again, and he was exhausted. He drives 700 miles, and when he gets there, no one knows him anymore. No one welcomes him. And what goes through a man's mind driving 700 miles home without having earned a cent? Why shouldn't he talk to himself? Why? When he has to go to Charlie, borrow $50, and pretend to me that it is his pay? How long can that go on? How long? You see what I'm sitting here and waiting for? And you tell me he has no character? The man who never worked a day but for your own benefit. When did he get a medal for that? Is this his pay? To turn around at the age of 63 and only found his son? One of philandering bomb?
Mom!
What happened to the love you had for years? You were such pals. How lonely he was till he could come home to you.
Alright, Mom. I'll live in my room and I'll get a job. I'll keep away from him, that's
No,
all.
Beef, you can stay here and fight all the time.
He threw me out of the house, remember?
Why did he do that? I never knew why.
Because I knew he's a fake. And he hates anybody around who knows.
Why fake? In what way? What do you mean?
Just don't lay it all at my feet. It's between me and him.
He's dying, Beef. He's been trying to kill himself.
How?
Remember when I wrote you that he smashed up his car again in February?
Well,
The insurance inspector came. They have evidence that the accidents in last year weren't accidents.
How can they tell that? That's a lie.
It seems there's a woman.
what woman?
What about her? What is it?
Oh, never mind.
She said he came to that little bridge and deliberately smashed the car into the railings. Only the shallowness of the water saved him.
Oh, he probably just fell asleep again.
I didn't think he fell asleep this time. He might be a stupid man to you, but there's more good in him than many other people. This sounds old-fashioned and silly, but this I tell you, he puts his whole life into you and you've turned your backs on him. Help him, please. His life is in your hands.
I just can't help him. I cannot listen. I don't know what happened with my life. Screw the business world!
Stop it, Beef!
I don't care what they think. They've laughed at that for years, and you know why? Because we live in this nut house of a city. We should just be mixing cement on some plane or carpenters.
Even your grandfather was better than a carpenter. You never grew up. Bernard does not whistle in the elevator, I assure you.
Yeah, but you do, Pop.
I have never in my life whistled in an elevator. And who in the business world thinks I'm crazy? Go back to the West. Go be a carpenter, a cowboy. Enjoy yourself.
Really, it was just...
I heard what he said. You laugh at me, huh? Call the name Willie Loman and see what happens. Big shot.
Alright, Pop.
Why do you always insult me?
He didn't say anything, really.
Alright, good night. Good night.
I'm seeing Bill Oliver tomorrow.
Oliver. For what?
He always said he's taking, so maybe I can take him up on it.
Isn't it wonderful?
Don't interrupt. What's wonderful about it? There's 50 men in the city of New York who'd stake him. Sporting goods.
I guess so.
How much is he paying you?
I don't know. I haven't even seen him yet. I just said I'm gonna see him. That's all.
Counting your chickens again.
Oh Jesus, I'm going to sleep.
Don't curse in this house!
Since when did you get so clean?
Don't use that language with me. I won't have it.
I won't have it. I'll see Oliver tomorrow.
But don't wear sports jackets or slacks when you go see Oliver tomorrow. A business suit and talk as little as possible and don't crack any jokes.
He liked me.
Oliver
always liked me.
hides that.
Will you stop? Walk in serious. You're not asking for a boy's job here. Money is the pass. Be serious, quiet, and fine. Everybody likes a kidder, but nobody wants to lend him money. I see great things for you, Biff. All your troubles, they're over. Just remember, start big and you'll end big.
Maybe things are beginning to...
Will you stop?
Dad, stop yelling at her!
Oh, Willie, he didn't mean to.
Stop.
Give my regards to Bill Oliver. He may remember me.
Come on, say goodnight to him. Don't let him go to bed like that. It takes so little to make him happy. After 25 years, my dear, the house is ours. It's an achievement. Oh, I forgot to tell you that Dave came up to me this morning and said that tell Dad we're gonna blow him off to a big meal.
Oh, that's really something. I'm gonna blow up Howard, get the advance, and come home with a New York job. Bye, Linda.
Bye, Willie.
Excellent! This is the most fascinating thing I've ever found. Sit down, sit down. Why are you not in Boston? What seems to be the problem?
I've come to the decision that I'd rather not drive anymore. The kids, they're all grown up. I don't need that much money anymore. And to be honest, I'm just a little tired.
But you're a roadman. There's just no spot for you here.
Howard, all I need to set my table is $50. $50, Howard!
Business is business.
You see, in 1892, I had a yearning to go to Alaska. The old man picked up the phone call for miles without him leaving his room at the age of 34. He made his living. When I saw that, I knew that selling is the greatest career a man could want. When he died, hundreds of salesmen and buyers were at his funeral. But they don't know me anymore. All I need is $40, Howard.
Really, I can't. I just can't.
I'm talking about your father! There were promises made across this desk! I've spent 34 years in this company, and I can't even pay my insurance! You can't eat the orange and throw the peel away!
Never averaged.
No, I averaged $170.
Well, you know what I think? I think you need a long, long rest.
Howard, I gotta earn money.
How about your sons, Willie? Where are your sons?
They're working on a huge deal.
This is no time for false pride, Willie. Go to your sons and tell them to retire. That's that. Pull yourself together and go home.
Touchdown! Touchdown!
Oh, hello, Uncle Willie.
Oh, hello, Bernard.
Just stopped to see you, Pop. Come on, sit down. Dad tells me Biff's in town.
Oh, Biff, he's working on a really big deal. I'm overjoyed to see how you made the grade. Overjoyed, really. It's encouraging to see a young man, really. Bernard, what's the secret? How did you... He never caught on. You were his friend. His life gold after the Ebbets field game after age 17. Nothing good ever happened to him. He took so many courses, God knows what. But he never made the slightest mark.
When the math teacher flunked him before he was supposed to graduate, all he had to do was to go to summer school.
That's right, I ordered him to go.
Then why didn't he go?
Bernard, that question's been trailing me like a ghost. He failed one subject, and then he laid down, and then nothing.
When he failed math, he wasn't beaten by it at all. All he had to do to see you at New England. Did he have to talk to you, really?
Yeah, he came to Boston. What about it?
It's just that when he came back, he burned the West Virginia suits he loved so much. I knew right that second that he given up his life. What happened to Boston, Willie?
What do you mean? What are you trying to do? Blame it on me? If a boy lays down, is it my fault?
Willie.
Oh, don't talk to me like that, Bernard.
Knock him down to the Supreme Court, Bernard.
The Supreme Court? And he didn't even mention it?
You don't have to. Here's some money.
Charlie, if you could, I need to pay my insurance. I just need $110. Normally, I withdraw from the bank, but I'm keeping an account really big.
What the hell? What's going on in that head of yours? If I offer you a job, you can make $50 a week without going on the road.
I got a job!
What kind of job is a job without pay?
What's the matter with you? I got a job. If you didn't want me coming in here every week,
I am offering you a job. When the hell are you gonna grow up?
I'm gonna wrap you up again. I don't care how big you are.
How much do you need?
Charlie, I don't know. I just got fired.
Howard fired you?
Imagine that. I named him Howard.
You named him Howard. And those things don't mean anything. The only thing you got in this world is what you can sell.
I always thought that if man was impressive and well-liked, then nothing.
Why does everybody like you? Come on, I know you don't like me, but let me give you a job. Just that, you know.
Charlie, I can't. I just can't work for your job.
What? Are you jealous?
Funny. After all the highways and the trains and the years and the appointments, you end up worth more dead than alive.